Hello Cancer, welcome to your September 2019 general reading. Thank you for joining me. My name is Michelle and this is for Sun, Moon and Rising Signs. Special welcome to my podcast listeners on Apple and Spotify. This month I'm using the Angels, Gods, Goddesses guidebook from Toni, Carmine, Salerno, and I'm also using the new Colette Baron-Reid Crystal Spirits deck. Firstly, from the Angels, Gods and Goddesses, what came out for you, Cancer, was the Angel of Addiction Healing. Now, this reading is all about positive transformation and healing energy. You also came out with the card of Obsidian, and Obsidian has a similar energy. It's personal transformation by observing the self, knowing thyself, self-reflection. When you look in the mirror, who looks back at you? How do you view yourself, Cancer? Do you look into your own eyes and see someone willing to acknowledge the past? Do you learn from the past? Do you see someone willing to step into a new identity, one more suited to who you truly are, the life that you want for yourself? There is change here, and a mix of the past, present, and hopes for the future. The challenge really is to trust that the you that you're becoming will be loved, cherished, supported, even while you're unfamiliar with this new you. So as you ponder what you wish to change, you're being asked to love the one you're with, and that's you, Cancer, to love yourself in all your complexity, knowing that whatever strengths you need are present. And Obsidian Spirit is here to amplify those strengths through the power of self-awareness. So just as in observing a particle or a wave, the observer can change its form, so too in observing yourself can you begin the process of this powerful personal transformation. And you're going to love the view, you're going to love who you're becoming. And you're going to love the view that you see in the mirror, the person that is looking back at you here in the future. Now, it's as a result of you letting go of something that is no longer serving you. For some of you, something that you've become addicted to, something that has created toxicity around you. An unhealthy pattern of behavior could be a person or a situation that you need to let go of. I will read the suggested prayer with this one because, Cancer, I feel it's important for some of you. It asks you to ask your God, angels, or your ascended masters to help you overcome any addiction in a most gentle and loving way possible, to give you the strength, resolve, and courage to stick with your decision to quit. May your loving and healing light balance and heal physically, emotionally, and mentally. It's asking you to reconnect with that inner child who lovingly holds the purest essence of who you truly are. So, wonderful time of powerful personal transformation by giving you the strength to go deep within. So let's see where this goes for you, Cancer. I'm going to be using the Everyday Enchantment Tarot, and I'll do another couple of shuffles for you here, Cancer. Spiritual messages for Cancer for September. And one more, spiritual messages for Cancer for September. What does Cancer need to hear? And let's get started. I'll cut this deck and we'll focus in on the past energy. We'll take a look at the present energy, the near future, your advice or your best path to follow, what's happening around you that's currently affecting you, your hopes and fears, the outcome, and right in the center, what this reading is about, or your overall energy. So Cancer, let's take a look. The Nine of Swords, yeah. It is that dark night of the soul, that inner torment, And I do feel that for you, it's knowing when it's time to leave that kind of feeling behind, something that's caused you a lot of stress, a lot of worry. You see in this card this little pug dog. He's a little cutie here, but he's looking at his owner with concern, knowing that she's going through a time of troubles in her life. It may be, for some of you, it could have an addiction, something of an addictive nature. In the past, we have the Empress. Okay, so in the past, Cancer, there is a feeling of having a lot of good things in your life, having the will, the power to manifest good things in your life. It may have been a mother figure as well for some of you that played a role. For some of you, it's mother issues. Cancer. Some of you may have issues around a past with a mother figure. Let's take a look at the current energy. Current energy is you have the Eight of Wands. So Cancer, there is a time at the present moment where you have a chance for movement, for communication. So if this is an issue that you have with someone else, a mother figure or someone who played that motherly type of role in the past, it's a time of opening up the communication, letting things flow naturally between you. It may be for some that you've been dealing with an addictive, for some it's substances, and it could have been that your mother or someone around you, family, you may have turned your back on them, or they you. But I do feel that now the communication, the lines can be open between you. Cancer, in the near future you have the Hanged Man. So a time where things don't really change all that much, but I don't necessarily see that as a bad thing. I think that this time is needed in order for you to go through a healing process. It's about how you see things, how you've seen things in the past, possibly around this mother. Now, it could have been that for some of you, it's a mother that's maybe was a little bit too, I'm picking it up as overbearing. There was a sense here of you going your separate way, needing your independence. So I do pick up a mother-daughter kind of energy around this. But this Hanged Man energy in the future, I don't feel that that's bad energy. I actually feel like this is a time where you can really spend looking more in depth, going deeper at the circumstances, your current circumstances, how things have led you to feel this way. Because I do think that there may be something that is being covered up, hurt, pain, maybe feelings of insecurity, inadequacy in some way. But I do think that it's important for you to open up these lines of communication, even if you don't go and meet with family, with this person from the past. I think you need to communicate with somebody or for some of you, it could just be recognizing that you need to tell somebody about an issue that you've had. Now, when it comes to your advice or your best path to follow, you've got the Ten of Coins. So this is about family, and it's about long-standing family issues. I do feel that your family is there for you. I feel that your mother is there for you. Family will always be there for you. It's just that they have withdrawn support, I feel, from you, Cancer, because they feel that you are, you have some kind of, I'm picking it up as an addictive energy around you. For a lot of you, it has to do with family not being happy with how you are spending your time or your money. Now, let's take a look around you. In the environment, you have the Ace of Wands, along with the Eight of Wands. So there's an opportunity for you to move ahead, to move away from what has been holding you back, what's been restricting you. It's thoughts, a lot of negative thoughts, fears, doubts, stress. And I feel that for some of you, Cancers, you have been covering up those fears and doubts with an unhealthy pattern or an unhealthy behavior of some kind. But if you look around, there's a chance, there's opportunity, and I do feel that communication is open. There is an opportunity coming into you as a result of someone that you know. It could be family that are helping you out or giving you some kind of opportunity to get yourself out of something. You know, I see this woman here and she's about to paint on this clean slate. So it's like getting this clean slate, this chance for a do-over, to start again. I think that it's from your family, Cancer, that are giving you this opportunity to start again. It may be that they're supporting you through you quitting some kind of addictive pattern. Okay, now for your hopes and fears, you have the King of Swords. So when I see these swords cards right in the center, I see this as you needing to seek counsel from someone who is wiser, perhaps older than you, somebody who can give you advice on quitting something, moving on from a restrictive pattern of behavior, something that's, I think it started from having some kind of insecurities or doubts. But with this King of Swords, I see this as you being able to get your life together by gaining wisdom, by gaining knowledge. And it has to do with you being able to go through a period of self-analysis, self-awareness, becoming more aware of what is holding you back. And that is going to give you this knowledge, and the knowledge then is going to put you in a more powerful position. Let's take a look at the outcome. We've got the Two of Coins. Being able to get balance back into your life, being able to handle things. I get that you have recently, well, over the last few years, I think that you've maybe gone through some kind of experience where you've lost control. You don't feel in control of your life. It's causing you a great deal of stress and worry, and now people are looking in at you and they're concerned for your well-being, Cancer. Remember, this if this is not you, Cancer, it could be someone around you. You could be this Empress, and this could be a family member. But whoever this is, you're there's concern around the health and well-being of this person. The good thing that I see is that with assistance, perhaps with counselling, it could be doctor, with a medical doctor, there is a chance for recovery and a chance to get your life back together, to regain the balance, to be able to cope with life's ups and downs without taking, well, for some of you it is about substances, some it's drinking, excessive partying. Whatever this is, Cancer, it's you being able to heal this addiction. Very much a feeling here of a time of positive transformation and healing. I feel that you're being supported by the universe and you're being supported by family. They're reaching out to you for you to get help, support, and they want you to be healed. And there's healing and light energy around this whole reading. All you need to do, Cancer, is surrender any addiction which you wish to release and which no longer serves you. And invite this healing process in as gently and lovingly as possible, and to trust in this positive transformation. And with the card of Obsidian, when it comes to prosperity, what I get around this is a protective and grounding energy. You know, obsidian is a very glass-like volcanic rock that forms when lava cools rapidly without crystallization. There are many types, but the most well-known is the black obsidian. And it's very protective and grounding energy. It assists us in cleansing the energy field, as well as identifying and clearing old negative emotions or thought patterns. Yeah, I do feel that a lot of this stress comes from feelings about inadequacies, personal inadequacies or insecurities. And you're concerned about this mother figure, may have been maybe a little bit overbearing in the past, but I feel like this person has a lot of love for you. They're offering you the support. They're there for you. They're reaching out. And it will be a time in the near future where you really have to go through this period of, I get it as a deep self-analysis. It's going to help you, though, identify and clear these old negative emotions and thought patterns. It's necessary. And by the end of this period, and of course this won't all be happening in September, but the process is beginning in September. And I think that your family here, or your mother, is supporting you with a doctor, with treatment. Remember, you could be the mother here. This could be the opposite way around. And getting this person support, there's treatment. As a result, there's going to be a lot more balance and being able to achieve balance in their life without becoming overwhelmed. So I do love the energy around this. It's just that really it's about knowing yourself, going through this time of knowing yourself. But you'll be cherished, you'll be supported. You'll be supported in this. So you're not doing it alone, which is wonderful. It's about loving who you are, getting to know who you are, recognizing who you are without this addiction, letting that go. Recognizing that you don't have to hold on to whatever unhealthy behavior you've been clinging to as a result of I get it as some deep insecurities, Cancer. But I see you coming out of this in a much healthier way and a lot more grounded, and being able to tackle the next thing in your life with aplomb. So I do get you being able to move forward. So let's take a look. I want to get one from the Everyday Witch Oracle. I think for a lot of you Cancers, this is a family member that you're assisting, you're reaching out to them, you're helping them. You recognize that they're not going to be able to achieve things. I get that they're going to have to be a time where they're going to be in treatment. I get for a lot of them it involves treatment, could be a rehabilitation. It could just be a time where they're at home again, where perhaps they've been living away from home, and now they're coming back home to go through this time where they're seeing this doctor. But I think that they're coming out the other end of this being able to handle themselves much better without a crutch of either drinking or some kind of substance here. So let's see. What is the facade? It could even be, anything really that is addictive in nature. Let's see. What is the message for Cancer? What does Cancer need to hear? What does Cancer need to hear? What does Cancer need to hear? What does Cancer? Okay. We have the sun and the stars. It's nice energy, very hopeful, very healing kind of energy around that as well. It's fire energy. It's about creativity. And Cancer, using your creativity. Fire is one of the easiest of the elements to tune into. Fire exists all around us all the time. After all, the sun is at its heart a big ball of fire, and so are the stars. So the energy around this is simply turning your face to the sun, looking up at the stars, and taking action. I get this as all about taking action. Very much a feeling here of making more of an effort, making an effort. I think that in the past you may have resigned yourself or perhaps even given up, but I get that this is you being able to tackle life, to tackle life's challenges, by turning your face to the sun there, by looking up and seeing what's possible instead of focusing on the negative or focusing on inadequacies or something that you feel is lacking in your life. So beautiful energy there, Cancer. I'll leave it there and wish you the best. If you would like a personal reading, you can email me, gypsyinsights@gmail.com. I thank you for watching, and also thank you for listening on the podcast as well. And don't forget, if you're here on YouTube, please do check out the September love readings. Those are out already. So check those out if you haven't already. I wish you the best with this, Cancer, and please take care, and I will speak to you again soon. Bye for now.